God save the king from hellfire by guiding him to Islam. The coronation coverage is everywhere, and I've got a prediction. Most Muslims are going to be like, meh. There are two groups of Muslims that are probably going to be really hardcore. One group is going to be like, yay, God save the king, look how British we are, let's celebrate. Another group is going to be like, no, don't be happy, they're evil. So how should Muslims react? We at Islam 21C try to bring you scholarly positions so we can take our position as the Ummah that leads mankind and not get involved in petty squabbles online. We asked our scholars about some guidance regarding this, and the summary is, chill out. On the one hand, don't feel pressurized that you have to take part in these celebrations, that you somehow try to prove your Britishness. Nobody's forcing you to do it. Nobody's forcing you to pledge allegiance to the king. Don't try and prove that you belong here, you're British. It ends up doing the opposite, causing doubt on your own confidence as being a citizen of this country. There are plenty of the UK citizens that are very anti-monarchy for some very good reasons. On top of that, the coronation is inextricably linked to Anglican Church of England worship, so be respectful, but you don't have to get involved. Some people might ask, can I pledge allegiance? But on a deeper note, Islam's vision for allegiance is very different. It's based on the truth. It's based on Al-Haq, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His messengers. Whenever we as Muslims show allegiance to something, we have to be aware that our ultimate allegiance is to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is Tawheed. This is part of Tawheed of Allah and Tawheed of human beings, uniting people around the truth. This modern disaster of the nation state being above all of that has led to bloodshed, disunity, and without a doubt, the most destructive centuries of human history. So we should rise above all of this and unite all peoples around the world around the truth, not around fake borders and nationalism. But on the other hand, if you are anti-monarchy and you see brothers and sisters celebrating this or doing something special on this day, don't attack them. Although what they're doing might be discouraged, don't jump to big ayat and ahadith about wala and bara'a and your allegiance and kufr and shirk and bid'ah and heresy in order to describe what they're doing. Those ayat do not necessarily apply to someone just having fun or having some kind of event to celebrate something that the masses are doing anyway. It's not shirk, it's not bid'ah, it's not kufr, it's not heresy. They're just our brothers and sisters who understood something differently, perhaps made a mistake out of goodwill and not malice, so chill out. We disagree with them, we might advise them in private, but it is not something where it's permissible to mock them and attack them and condemn them publicly. The irony is, being harsh in these types of matters may end up being even more sinful and leading them to get more and more entrenched and polarized in their position. But what about all the evil of the monarchy then? Look, I'm anti-monarchy too for various reasons, but we have to be mature and respectful in our critique, especially at a time where the masses are celebrating something as a community, as a country. This is even more important to remember because of the religious dimension. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَا تَسُبُّوا الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ فَيَسُبُّوا اللَّهَ عَدْوًا بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ. Do not insult what they call upon besides Allah, lest they insult Allah unknowingly out of enmity. You don't want to be responsible for the reaction that someone might have against Muslims or the symbols of Islam in public. As the scholars of Islam have laid out some foundational principles for how to enjoin good and forbid evil, particularly an-nahi anil munkar. One of the principles is it shouldn't lead to a bigger munkar. This is especially the case when emotions are charged. People are just trying to have a jolly. It doesn't necessarily mean that they buy into the whole notion of the monarchy. Insulting and mocking is just likely to rouse some people up against Islam and Muslims. Anyway, check out this article from Shaykh Haitham about how Muslims should act during this time, and also other important topics too on Islam 21C. Stick with Islam 21C if you want to see scholar-led discourse about empowering Muslims in the 21st century. If you like this video, give a like and a share, and let us know in the comments what you'll be wearing to the coronation.